Welcome to another episode of The American Dream, the only show combating negative media, a national show about real estate and lifestyle. We got a great one for you today. Today, it's the Waterfront Show. Producer Dylan,
hey.
What you doing here, man?
We've got a fire episode today, bro. I'm stoked.
Get out of here. All right, so the show, it is a best of where we're talking about waterfront properties, lakefront properties, rivers. Let's start The American Dream right now.
Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Montreal, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle. Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk.
Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Pike and Rose.
Mason, Ohio. I'm in Louisiana.
This is my American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about this show? It's totally unscripted.
Part of the American Dream is dreaming big. How about a $36 million home? We're going out to Carmel and venturing to Pebble Beach where you can check out the golf course and this incredible property. Let's go check out this segment right now.
I'm Kim DiBenedetto, and we are here today with Steve John, the CEO of the Monterey Peninsula Foundations. Give us an idea of what it's like behind the scenes.
1,700 volunteers are involved, and our staff of 14 at the Monterey Peninsula Foundation works year-round both on the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am and the Pure Insurance Championship. I think it's quite impactful. With the $13.2 million last year alone from this tournament, and without the volunteers, the 1,700 strong, we couldn't do it. It takes everybody to really work together in a collaboration of efforts to put this wedding on, which is it's really quite an undertaking. We've grown over $150 million in contributions to the Santa Cruz, San Benito, and Monterey County. And we don't narrow the aperture down so tight on where we give. It's really we give where it's needed.
I think I read 250 charities?
Yeah, 250 plus or minus. We look at quite a few more applications than that. Our staff of 3 works year-round on this, and they meet 4 times a year with a grant committee to give that money away to the deserving charities. All of the net proceeds go to the First Tee initiatives. Okay. So First Tee is a program that started 20 plus years ago, and it's really youth development. So it really works with the young people for getting them prepared life skills and things that are important in succeeding in life. So it's a wonderful, wonderful program. It's one of the most successful youth development programs in existence. It's a lot of fun. Our staff, at 14, as I said, we have a great time. We work really, really hard, yes, but we have a great time because we know we're just raising money. Right. All right? This is, at the end of the day, we've done our job if we've impacted the community. Sure. So pretty remarkable. We are very lucky to have Pebble Beach.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule over the next couple of weeks, and we're wishing you the best with the weather.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we just finished our conversation with Steve John, and now we're going to head to my $36.5 million listing on 17 Mile Drive. Let's go. So here we are at my oceanfront estate at 3208 17 Mile Drive in Pebble Beach. Come on in. You'll notice some really fine details, such as this fountain, which came from Roman aqueducts, the Chinese slate tile roof, all of the cobblestones that came from the streets of England. All of the fireplace mantles were brought from England and France. They're all antique. And all of the hand-hewn beams and floors were done here on site. How would you like to wake up to this every morning? After a long day, you need a little time of reflection. This is the perfect place to do it. Views of the Point Lobos and Carmel Beach. The other unique thing this property offers is a pool and spa. But as great as this is, let's go back inside so I can show you more of the interior. So the property features 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and an attached guest house, which is just as charming as the main home. All of this is located on a very private and stunning 2.5 acres right on the ocean. And who wouldn't want to entertain in this kitchen? So I hope you enjoyed the tour of this amazing home as much as I did.
From California to Texas, from oceanfront to lakefront, let's go out to Austin, Texas, and check out this next segment on the American Dream.
Hi, I'm Cory Burke. I'm a realtor in Austin with Team Price Real Estate. My favorite thing to do is help clients get in their own new construction or fix it and flip it with as low as cash down as possible. This house is my personal house that I got out at Lake Travis, and I used only 5% down to get it. I'd love to share it with you. So here we are in my house. This house I bought when it was just a vacant lot. The lot was only $50,000 and it was in walking distance of Lake Travis. I love this loan because I was able to develop this lot with my own building plans, my own contractor, and all of my own design features. If I wanted to buy a house out of Lake Travis, I'm looking at $800,000 plus. Instead, I got a lot for only $50,000, and my loan ended up being around $350,000 total with 5% down. The first year of my loan payments, they were interest only. So while I was building, the home loan was actually very affordable. This is an FHA loan and it's a 2-time close. So after the first year, you refinance, roll those refinance costs right into the loan so you're not bringing any more cash down and getting the rate that you want once the house is finished. My favorite parts about this loan is I got to pick everything. I have my own countertops, concrete, specially designed by a guy with built-in concrete sinks and everything. I have walnut cabinets that I wanted. I have the bamboo floors I wanted, light fixtures and everything. I love all the natural light. Light was very important to me. And my husband is 6'6", so very tall doors were important to us as well. My very favorite part, though, is the lake views, which you got to come check out. So you may have noticed there are a ton of stairs in this house, and I actually designed that for a reason. This lot is very long and thin and had multiple very old 200, 300-year-old oak trees on the property, and I really wanted to keep them. So instead of building wide and having to knock down all these trees, I actually built narrow and up because voila, look at this lake view. My husband and I love to hang out there on our boat on the lake all summer long, and so seeing the lake every morning in our perfect master suite is exactly what we wanted. We also have balconies off of every floor and every bedroom, and I was able to design all of this exactly how I wanted, not having to make any sacrifices on other houses by using this loan. I'm Cory Burke. Thank you for joining me today at my own home. I hope you learned something. Build your own house, 5% down. You'll see me next week on American Dream, where I hope I can introduce you to more loans to make all of your property dreams come true.
As you know, the American Dream is a national show, and today we focused on waterfront properties. But don't forget, it's also a show that brings you local market advice. Let's give you your first real estate market update from your city right now.
Welcome to Denver American Dream. We're down in the Rhino District today. Another beautiful day with all the sunshine here. We got some great things in store for you today. Brad Poppie with Poppie Enterprises is going to tell you what an entrepreneur versus an entrepreneur is. Absolutely stunning space that we're going to see today, a collaborative effort. Let's go American Dream, let's go check it out. We're here at Green Spaces work area in Denver, and today we're going to meet Brad Poppie, one of the brightest minds in Denver, and we're really excited about what we've got to share with you today and how it can really help everyday life. Let's go check it out. We're here today with Brad Poppie from Poppie Enterprises, and we're looking at this really unique collaborative space down here in the Rhino Art District, and Poppie Enterprises is housed here. Brad, can you tell us a little bit about why this space attracted Poppie Enterprises?
Absolutely. What makes this place so cool is if you can get a little shot behind me, you can see it's a collaborative workspace that allows entrepreneurs from all different walks of life to kind of share in their dream, work in the same space together to help grow their dreams and be more profitable.
That's awesome. What a great concept.
I love it.
Well, let's take a look through and see what we can find.
You can see a lot of different people going, different businesses and working on their computer, also having different meetings. If you pan off over to here, we've got some little, if you need a private conversation on the phone, check this out. We've got guys over here doing their own thing to have that privacy that they might need for an important phone call. Here's some of the guys we use right here for some of our marketing for our companies. These guys are all millennial entrepreneurs, and they're just killing it in there. Say hi to them. Come on back. Here's some of the peeps here, different pictures of some of the tenants that rent space out here at Green Spaces. So what I particularly like is right here, start my day off with a cup of hot coffee, but also this is the kitchenette area where we try to keep that cohesive environment. I don't like people leaving during the day to go to lunch. I like to keep it in-house and it keeps the energy up. So this is kind of the back wing of Poppie Enterprises. We've got tons of different entrepreneurs, again, different walks of life, different businesses that are making their dreams come true by working in that cohesive environment, which is so, so powerful. Come on back. Your business is only as good as the guard dogs out front. Come on back. Welcome to Poppie Enterprises. This is where we make everything happen. Do a little pan around here. I was a little kid with a lemonade stand years ago, and I was raised on the principle of go to school, get a good education, get a good job. And while those principles are still engraved in my brain, about 20 years ago, I decided those just aren't the same principles that are within my heart to make me grow and actually branch out of that mentality. So over the course of the last 20 years, I've built businesses that are based on entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship. The term entrepreneur has been kind of swept underneath the rug, but an entrepreneur is an entrepreneurialistic thinker that's an employee with your organization.
Told us a lot about how you put words on paper, but you really bring these concepts to life with your physique-tailored apparel line, Bradley Allen. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. Bradley Allen, as you can see behind me, is dress clothing for the male bodybuilder or athletic physique. So we've taken the unfittable man and put dress shirts on them so they have an image that's carried over from their shirt off to their shirt on.
Love this concept. Can you tell us a little bit about how these entrepreneurs can go through the stages and be successful with the books that you're writing?
Absolutely. My very first book, The Poppie Factor, I give away my essential elements of business success for new business owners. My second book, How to Create and Sustain Unstoppable Business Momentum. It's more for kind of the seasoned business owner that really needs that extra push on how to scale their business. And then I'm super excited about my last and final book is called The New Entrepreneur, which is going to be coming out next month.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to grab a copy of the first two while I'm here today.
Perfect.
Hopefully the third won't be your final book, but that's neither here nor there. When's the release date for that book?
February 12th.
Okay, February 12th. Everybody take a look for it. This could be your very own American dream. Brad, thanks again for having us today. It's been a pleasure. Until next time.
Thank you.
Well, of course, on our waterfront episode, you got to have a boat, right? Well, how about Mercer Island, minutes away from Seattle? We're going to go check out this property that has its own sleeping quarters and its own boat. Let's go check out the next clip of the American Dream from the waterfront.
The beauty of living in Mercer Island is you get a beautiful Peter Swindell, nearly 8,000 square foot Northwest Craftsman home, but you're within minutes of downtown Bellevue. I can see Mount Baker right now from this window. You got Lake Washington before you, and you're just minutes away from downtown Seattle. You get the best of all worlds in such a beautiful setting.
This is a very beautiful home, and actually the lot is big from the street to the water. And also when you enter the house, you can see the open space with a lot of details. The stone, the wood is a good combination. Four bedrooms here in this main house, and also you have a whole suite in the guest house. And the seller actually has instructed us to sell this house under 8 with all the furnishings and also that beautiful boat.
Really?
It's like a brand new boat. You
Yeah.
can have it under 8 million. Is that a great deal?
That is a great deal.
Yes.
What's included is it's a Juno NC-11, which is a 36-foot boat that has onboard sleeping quarters, basically a brand new boat. And from what I saw, it's worth over $200,000, and they're willing to just include it. So that just makes this an even sweeter deal for somebody.
But we hope you enjoyed our tour of beautiful Mercer Island, Washington. Such a great community surrounded by beautiful homes, in particular this one we're selling right now.
Yes, I do have a message. Can I say in Mandarin to
Yes.
all my Chinese friends?
Absolutely.
各位同胞朋友们，你们好。那当你看到这个节目的时候呢，正好是中国的新年，所以呢，我们在这里向你问候新年快乐。Do you want to say Happy New Year to our Chinese friends?
I will try.
新年快乐。
快乐。
You got it.
Hey.
Good job. And now we are in a very famous Mercer Island historical landmark.
The beautiful Roanoke Inn, it was built in 1914, and it is a place where you will find the best burgers and plenty of beer, and it's literally less than a quarter mile away from Janice's listing.
Let's go have a party.
Let's go have a party.
And now we take you from our national storyline to another real estate market update from your own backyard. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to Colorado. This is Front Range Living. So here we are on Jackass Hill in the Front Range of Colorado.
This direction we have Pikes Peak. 90 miles away is Colorado Springs, and this direction we have the Flatirons of Boulder, and further north, Fort Collins, another 90 miles. Welcome to the Front Range.
So let me tell you the urban legend of Jackass Hill. Nobody really knows why it's called that, but the story is in 1917, 1918, an enterprising young man went and bought a whole bunch of mules and put them up here on top of the hill to feed. His idea was he was going to sell them to the U.S. Army. Unfortunately for him, the war ended and he abandoned all those mules here on top of the hill.
But the creative residents of Littleton decided to give this hill a name. And no, they didn't choose Donkey Hill, and they didn't choose Mule Hill. What they chose was Jackass Hill, and I bet you won't forget that. So let's head now to historic downtown Littleton and check that out.
Let's go! Wow!
That was a heck of a ride.
And now here we are in historic downtown Littleton.
Littleton really got started in 1859 with the gold rush. So people rushed out west to see if they could get some gold. And what happened was they settled in the city of Denver. Well, Denver had one problem.
They didn't have water.
So what they did was they hired engineers from out east, and one of those engineers was Richard Sullivan Little. He today is what Littleton is named after.
So now that we've checked out downtown Littleton, let's dive a little deeper into the community and check out one of our listings. So here we are in front of this beautiful 5,600 square foot ranch style home in the neighborhood of Eagleview in the middle of Littleton, Colorado. Let's go check it out. Man, I love this neighborhood. But before we start to talk about this house, let's talk about what an amazing neighborhood this is here at Eagleview.
Yes, Eagleview is indeed a beautiful neighborhood. We back in this neighborhood right to Meadows Golf Course. There's the golf course, the ponds, it's absolutely beautiful. And if you're into golf, this location right here, you're within reach of 5 golf courses within a 5-mile radius. It's just an amazing community to live in.
So let's go check out this house. We can start with the office.
Sounds great.
So, you know, there's nothing like having a home office in a home, especially a beautiful home like this. All the stuff that you would want to have, you can fit right here. And then in the living room, you've got all this fantastic light coming in. You've got the vaulted ceilings, and who doesn't like to have a gas fireplace?
Absolutely. As well as these beautiful views with, again, so much natural light. And this one looks out onto the Meadows Golf Course, and the best water feature in the whole golf course is right there.
Right there.
All right, so let's check out this gorgeous kitchen. This kitchen has beautiful cherry cabinets, shaker style, and Corian counters everywhere. It's got a gorgeous gas range and double ovens, and who doesn't love a walk-in pantry? This kitchen is very, very large. It looks out onto the golf course, across the top deck into the master bedroom.
We've got 2 bedrooms and a full bath here on the north wing.
And we have an amazing master suite, so come with us and check it out. This is about a 15 by 20, very, very large master suite, and it has everything that you could want in it. In addition, it has a gorgeous bathroom. It's got a walk-in shower, double sinks, and a soaking tub.
So not only do we have 2,800 square feet upstairs, but we have an additional 2,800 square feet in an entertainment area right down here. You truly have room to be able to do just about anything you would like. Your pool table, your foosball table, you've got a theater room.
These two rooms are bedrooms along with a full bath. So this home has so many opportunities to make memories. If you're a large family, it'll fit perfectly. And if you're a baby boomer who just loves the golf course, this house is perfect for you.
You know, Sherry, this really is a great home and a great community.
It is. Where else can you live that you can be 10 minutes out your front door to fly fishing, in time to come home, get ready for dinner, drive 15 miles to the heart of Denver where you have the best restaurants in the country?
That is a great point. This is a great home. It's a great community. Thank you for visiting with us today in Littleton, for visiting Jackass Hill, and remember, this can be your American dream.
What makes this show great is we take you all across the country. You've been to California, Texas, and Seattle, but when we talk about waterfront properties, we can't leave out rivers. How about Louisville, Kentucky? You're gonna see a 100-acre property on a river. Doesn't get any cozier than this. Let's go check out Louisville, Kentucky.
Welcome back to the American Dream Show, where we are in Prospect, Kentucky. Population of less than 5,000. We are at 13709 Mockingbird Drive. This house has 6 bedrooms. It sits on the back of 100 acres of common ground, and you can make this your American dream. Welcome to my favorite part of this house. Look at this amazing granite countertop. It has a gas stove and a natural fireplace, but it also has gas hooked up to it. This place is phenomenal. It looks out over the 100 acres like I was talking about, and it also is part of a neighborhood where the amenities are backed up to the Ohio River. You have your own boat ramp. You can have a place to put your horses and your special RV if you have one. I cannot wait to show you the rest of this house. Come and see this hidden gem. Watch your step. So this is the looming room where the owner has this amazing loom for weaving. And also, it has 5 closets in this room. It can be used as a bedroom, or you could use it as something fun. She said she'd leave the loom if you're interested. Hey, welcome to the basement of this American Dream home, where you can utilize this for a mother-in-law suite, or if you want to throw your kids down here, you can. The kitchen is fully functional. It also has another additional fireplace in the family room area, as well as a bedroom and full bath down here. So guys, in summary, this house featuring 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, an extra shower in the laundry room, an in-ground pool, 2 full kitchens, 3 living spaces. Can't you picture yourself living here? This could be your American dream.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream, the Waterfront Show. We covered oceans, lakes, and rivers. And what's up, man? What are you doing here?
Dude, you said I could do the surf report.
We left out the surf report. That's right. We got time. We do the surf report?
Okay, yes. Awesome.
That's all for today's show. We're going to finish with Dylan Welsh and your surf report. That's all for The American Dream.
We're getting 17-mile-an-hour winds from the northwest. Water temperature right around a nice 70 degrees.